let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
With your reconnoiter of the Institute complete, we finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
Damn ferals. Radiation is a twisted sense of humor.
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success. Greetings, Knight.
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
No way I could pick this.
Nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold.
Set me up.
Be my guest. help you with anything?
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Excuse me.
You haven't lived until you tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, beauty, and sin. We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Reporting for duty, sir.
What's the mission?
Search and retrieve research patrol, sir. I collect data, you watch my back.
Maybe later.
Can't wait all day, sir.
Can't wait to see Liberty Prime in action together.
If you need supplies, report to Dr. Lee.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your
Affected
life,
parties
Cole.
will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Dr. Lee.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Alive. It's ridiculous.
night I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Hesitating to pull the trigger
Proctor
on the
Ingram?
Commonwealth.
Well, things
Can
are
be
off to
fatal.
a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
You see that? Some sort of streak of light. Maybe a vehicle of some kind. Sounds like something crashed there. We should investigate immediately.
tactile sensor reading detected by order of the Institute. You must be destroyed.
What's that? Quiet, little human!